Today, let's talk about how we build trust in someone. How do we encourage them? How do we help them? How do we grow trust? Well, we're going to talk about the 3 questions that everybody asks at every interaction that we need to make sure that we're addressing and that everybody's intentionally about doing that. Then I'm going to give you a tip and how you can actually grow trust with people by bringing them together, okay? So let's get into it. How do we build trust with people? Well, there's 3 questions. Do I like you? Do I trust you? And how can you help me? We need to answer those 3 questions on every single interaction. If we do so, we'll be rewarded with trust, speed goes up, costs go down, the organization does better, and people grow together and they can move further, farther, faster. So let's focus in on what we can do to set the stage. The first thing we need to do is understand the environment. That's right. We need to understand if it's a high traffic area that we're meeting with them, or loud noises, how we can actually get people into a more conducive area to have conversations and build trust when we're having a discussion. Now, sales teams have done this for years where they would actually take customers out to lunches and in the golf course. The reason being is you can have more conversations, it's more relaxed, and you can build relationships this way. Build trust and likability. That's something that's worked. We need to focus in on that and do that whenever we're engaging people. Not necessarily take them to lunch or get them a coffee or buy them something, but to actually get into an environment that builds trust. Now, the second thing we need to do is make sure that we're showing up wearing the right colors when we're engaging people. Far too often, managers and leaders will wear power ties and everything to show authority. Well, here's the deal. When you have authority, that's great, and you're trying to gain it, that's okay, but if you want to build trust, you don't wear power ties. You don't wear dark blacks and stuff. You actually want to wear light blues and whites. They will actually help you build trust because they're trust-building colors. So be intentional how you show up with those people and the colors. Now, here's another thing. The scents that you wear. Now, that's right. Our colognes or perfumes, those scents can actually trigger people when their anxieties go up. And if their anxieties go up, they associate that with us and we don't build trust. So when we're engaging people, make sure for the first times we don't actually want to wear different colognes and perfumes because they'll trigger people and we don't even know how it's going to trigger people because we don't know their personalities, we don't know their history. So this will help you set the stage for the likability and building trust pretty quickly if you do these few things. Now, go into a department store and look at the different departments if you want to get a good education, a live fire training, and see how they have the different lights, the sounds, the smells, all going off in the different environments, like kids departments, men's departments, women's departments. That will help you understand when you're engaging people how this all works, because they study us and how to keep us in there to buy more. Now, we also need to be constantly answering that third question. How can you help me? Well, we need to be engaging and understanding what the issues are, the situation, and the ramifications if we don't fix everything with those people. If we do and we're intentional, we're going to grow trust as a byproduct. Just like in sales, where you're understanding the needs of the customer and giving them a solution that meets those needs, we need to do that with the people around us. We need to focus in on how we can actually add value and help. So, I recommend us use a CRM. Now, sales organizations use customer relationship management tools all the time. But why not use those with those around us? Why not populate? Why not find their intentional information like what do they want to do? Where do they want to go? How can we help them get there? By understanding and being intentional, not to leverage people, but to actually be intentional because we care about people, we're gonna build trust. We find the right solutions, we help people, we're going to grow trust. And when trust is high, speed is high, costs are down, more profits. When we have a high trust environment, we can do a lot of things faster with people. Now, here's another tip or trick. Go learn with somebody together. That's right. Go find something that you can learn together, and then after you learn together, whether it's a training, whether it's like an escape room, whatever it is, go and do a debrief. Why was that helpful? What did you like about it? What aspects can we implement that are going to help us? It's kind of like watching the game film from a football game. They actually go through to find out what they can do better next time so they can be more efficient and excel to win their championships. We need to do that with other people so we can actually have discussions of how we can grow together faster. And by having these debriefs after the trainings, well, we're going to grow. That's why having the conversations are successful. All right? So if we're encouraging, we're engaging people and adding value to them and growing with them, we're going to build really good levels of trust. All right? Now, if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out. My contact information is below. If this video was helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send to somebody you think it might benefit. That's why I do these videos, to help you. We'll see you next time.